Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my next review. Today we're looking at the Amazon exclusive Doom and Destruction collection. I think this is the final one. I don't think we're getting any more of these, but for Legacy United, Bludgeon, and Rukus. And Bludgeon is the Stormbringer version from the comics, so that's why he's got the green, and you'll see the face the way it is from Stormbringer. And Rukus is our final Trigger Con. So very cool to complete that little trio from G1. And I do like the Bludgeon. It's not bad. But as always, let us start with our packaging. Get you a little bit higher here. Here on the top, you can see Bludgeon, Rukus, and there they are, images of them. Looking really, really nice. Doom and Destruction Collection, Hasbro, Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy. On this side, we've got Bludgeon, and there you can see his face. So yeah, in the Stormbringer comic, because I do have those comics, I have read them. It's been a while. But he's sort of missing his mouth plate, or like the bottom part of his jaw, and you see all the circuitry, or wires right beneath. So that's, I think, what that's supposed to, it's like wiring essentially is what that's supposed to be. And there's the chest. Yeah, very cool. And Cybertronian, I'm guessing that says Blood. I don't know. If you read Cybertronian, would love to know. Then on this side, we've got the Doom and Destruction. I think this is their insignia, kind of like how the Wreckers have their own. So this is the Doom and Destruction guys. And then here's Rukus, looking really nice. On the top, there's that same insignia, Doom and Destruction. On the bottom, barcode, bunch of words and stuff. And on the back are typical product shots. Bludgeon, Rukus in both modes. Again, very cool. Our warning, small parts, please be careful. And that's going to be it for the packaging. So set that off to the side here. And I think we'll move Rukus away, and we will start with Bludgeon. And of course, just like the other Bludgeon, which I do not have, it is a repaint, slight retool of Tarn, which is still a good mold. I just wish there was more done to it than what they did do. Like, it definitely could have had more changes. So, but still, paint is really nice. Got some green inside the treads here. All that green and yellow. Got his sword right here, and you can see it's the same sword that came with Bludgeon and the Cyberverse Tarn. And yeah, it just plugs in here, or up here, wherever you want. I'll set that off to the side for now. It's not really required for what we're doing here. But yeah. And then, yeah, the new front piece. So this is like, this and the head are the main changes. It's a little more than the other Bludgeon that we got, the orange skull face Bludgeon, which I do want to get. I just have not been able to find it at an agreeable price to me. But still not bad at all. Of course, hands just hanging out. Some things are a little bit loose compared to the Tarn mold, and I think that's due to slight mold degradation, which, we know does happen. But yeah, not bad. The only articulation really is you can move the turret, so that still moves. But for comparison, bring it down a little bit here. I do have the original Tarn. Of course, still love this. But yeah, you can see. So another change I've noticed is like these pieces were done in translucent like purple and then painted. These are all opaque plastic. So it's not translucent at all on these cannons. But yeah, you can see, keep bumping that head. But you can see the differences here besides the color. It's still not bad. Not bad at all. There they are facing each other. So, still like it. I mean, it is a good mold. I just wish that, like, for some of these retools for both bludgeons, like, they would have done more than what they did. Said if I can find the other bludgeon, there is an add-on kit that changes quite a bit more. There's a couple of add-on kits, and I may get both if I get that one. This one, I'm curious to see what is come up with for an add-on. Would love something that hides the hands. Actually, would like a basic add-on kit that hides his hands as well. But the ones I found that do that have so much extra stuff I'm not interested in. So I don't want to buy those when I'm only going to use a few pieces. So, but yeah, not bad at all. It's still pretty good. So let's get into transforming him. And of course, it's pretty much the same. So we're going to remove this. I'm going to do this ahead of time, but rotate. Actually, no, we leave this because I'm not going to put this on his arm. I don't do that. This is actually going to go on his back. But then untab the legs, swing them down, just leave them like that. And you want to untab these pieces, untab the arms. And then before rotating them, I want to untab or bring this around and tab it in. Then we'll flip this around, and that'll complete that. Bring out the hand, rotate this piece around, and then this will go like this. Rotate the fist, and then we'll just leave it like that for now. Same thing here. Bring this around, tab it in, close this up, make sure it tabs in, swing this all the way around. Rotate the hand around. Whoops. There we go. And then we'll just leave this like this for now. Then we're going to untab this piece. Just bring it up sort of out of the way. Start bringing this around, and then we're going to start moving these parts of the treads around. Still want to make sure you swing past this piece. Then we can rotate this a little bit more as we bring it all around. And there we go. We want to make sure, hold on, sort of bring this piece all around. We want this rotated far enough. And then when we bring these pieces around, we want to make sure we get in there, push this down so it tabs in and helps hold. Oops, I did that backwards. So before we do that, we want to push them in, and then now we can tab them together. Then this is going to come down, and this little tab is going to go there. You can hear that sort of snap. Rotate this around. Rotate these up. And this is going to tab into the back side of these treads. And we can bring legs all the way around till they sort of soft tab. Rotate the feet. Oh. There we go. And then just bring the arms down. However you want them. The final bit that I do, because it's more fitting for his look, is I take this and plug this on the back here. And that's a lot more fitting for Bludgeon's look. And if you wanted, you could bring these down and just leave them down to have that silhouette. Completely up to you. But there's Bludgeon in his robot mode. Again, not too bad. I mean, could have been better, like could have been some more changes, but take a look at that head. You can see those wires just hanging down from his busted up mouth. Got little head crest, all done in green, gunmetal gray for the faceplate, or half of the faceplate, red eyes. Got some red, green, and yellow all in here on this new chest piece. Decepticon insignia there. Yeah, all that yellow and green. Not bad. Not bad at all. Articulation, head, it's on a ball joint. Does rotate. Looks up about that far. Looks down that far. And a little bit of wiggle. Arms come out that far. Full rotation. Bicep swivel. Over 90 for the elbow. And due to transformation, he does have wrist. We got waist, legs, kick forward that far, kick back that far. Under the full Van Damme, got thigh, over 90 for the knee, and the foot has that much ankle pivot and can move down, not really up. So, again, it's not the worst. I've seen worse. You can, just like with Tarn, you can take these cannons and put them on his wrist. Like I said, in my personal opinion, this is how Bludgeon looked, so this is how I'm going to have it. You can also give him his sword. Oh, another thing I forgot is you can open up the fingers. He's got fingies. And yeah, it's just getting this positioned however you like. So it is definitely not bad at all. And for comparison, here he is with Tarn. And of course, you can see the differences. So yeah, new chest. And I think it's actually a whole new crotch plate. Yeah, whole new crotch plate. The waist is the same, but yeah, whole new piece. This piece right here is all new because it's a little, yeah, hangs down a little longer. But otherwise, everything else is the same. So, yeah. Still, not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Definitely glad to have a Bludgeon in my collection. Like I said, I really want to find that other one. I missed out on grabbing him when I saw him, and really wish that I had grabbed him. But yeah. So that's it for Bludgeon. Now we'll bring in, Rukus. And Rukus is a remold of Beachcomber, and it is a extensive remold. There is a lot done here compared to what was done to Bludgeon. Still has the soft tires. Like, I don't want to say rubber. I mean, it's more like PVC, I'd say. Very soft plastic. So it shouldn't disintegrate like rubber does over time. But we'll find out in time. Got all that sort of purplish blue, this sort of aqua, and then all this tan. And he is a Trigger Con, so he does have his Trigger Con weapons. Again, very cool. He rolls very nicely. Very nicely. And there's the other side, and you can see his head just hanging out there. Now, comparison for this guy, here he is with Beachcomber. And you can see, like, how much was changed. Like, wow. Like, that is insane. Like, it's like they took everything out and just kept a few basic parts. Like, really, really crazy. Yeah, it's so insane, like, how much they changed. Like, I was not expecting this much change when this guy was announced, when I found out that it was going to be a remold of Beachcomber. But this, wow, I mean, he's bigger than Beachcomber. So, yeah, we'll bring Beachcomber back in a little later. But you can see he's got these pieces, or this, I guess you could call it, like, springs or shock absorbers, but there's a little bit of gunmetal gray in the background there. Gunmetal gray for the what would be the windows. Still very cool. Very, very cool. In the front, the side, the back. I kind of like how, I think this is supposed to be a gas cap, possibly. So that's cool. And these must be the tail lights, which would have been nice to have some red decked out there. Yeah, very, very cool. And Decepticon symbol right there for this mode. Definitely like what they did here. So, but let's get him transformed. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to pop out this gun, and it's got 2 slots that'll tab in here. This part of the gun slides in right here, and then this part. So yeah, when you're going into vehicle mode, make sure you line everything up, and it's just going to sit real nicely in there. But I'll take that out and lift this up, and that'll help us get all this. One issue is, watch when you're going into vehicle mode, these arms are a bear to line up. Like, it took me a bit to get everything lined up, but it all tabs together really nicely. Now we can open these up. That's one thing I forgot. So yeah, open these up. Don't do what I just did. Fold this all out, and they'll tab together. Can disconnect them, then close these back up. They got a little, like, post hole. Now we want to take this piece, bring this up, and those are the heels. There's his legs all done, and his arms. It's an easy, like, uncomplicated transformation, but it is a bear lining these up with these. And then we want to rotate his head. They give you just enough room to get in there. And there we go. And I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. So there we go. There we have Rukus in his robot mode. And again, he looks pretty cool. Get a good look at that face. Yellow face, purple head, red eyes, Decepticon insignia on his chest. Hands detailed pretty good. Got some blue gunmetal gray. And then, of course, the front is now his legs. And I know some people were, like, complaining about how this looks, but, you know, it's got to match up here in vehicle mode. So, but it's not bad in hand, honestly. I don't think it looks too bad. Articulation, head can rotate, which you saw. Looks up, not really much. Down, hardly at all. Arms only come out this far. can't do a full 360 due to this backpack piece. Or you can, you just got to move it out of the way. We got bicep swivel. 90 for an elbow. And he does have wrist rotation. We've got waist. Legs, kick forward only that far. Kick back that far. Let's see, full Van Damme. Thigh. He's got knee, but you got to untab it. And he's got under 90 for the knee. And his feet have that much ankle pivot. So, again, very cool. Now, they can't do like the original trigger that the original figure could do. But, you know, you just get in here, bring him, swing him around, and there's his trigger weapons, which is cool they did it with this. I wish they would have done it more with the other two. But I kind of understand how they couldn't, but still. And then, of course, he's got the same gun as Beachcomber had. Just plug that in. And there he is with that. So, again, not bad. Not bad at all. And for comparison, here we have him with Beachcomber. Like, it's a hell of a difference. That is a hell of a difference. Like, wow. Like, I mean, there's a serious size difference. So it shows like how little was used from this mold to go into Rukus. Like, it's basically looks like the thighs, the crotch piece, the upper parts of the arms, and that's it. Everything else is brand new. Like, that's what it's looking like to me. I don't see anything else that could have come off of Beachcomber to really go with him. So, yeah, that's just wow. Like, and also for comparison, I have here the other Trigger Cons. So we've got, oh crap, and I forgot his name now. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name now? So there are the Trigger Cons together. Windsweeper and crankcase. So, yeah. Said crankcase, they kind of molded in something here. I don't know. I really don't know. But still, it's nice to have the 3 Trigger Cons together. However, I do want to look into getting the upgrade kits for these 2 that will give them more proper trigger weapons. Because I think that would work so much better. But still, there is our trio together again at last and up with updated forms. So very, very happy for that. Let's bring Bludgeon back in and give my final thoughts here. So again, this is an Amazon exclusive. Mine showed up a couple of days ago, and last couple of days I've just been like messing around with them, and it's been pretty fun. Just seeing like how the transformation goes, and they're nice transformations. They're one you can just sit and fiddle with. You know, Tarn is definitely one of my favorite characters, so that's why I like the mold. As I said, I wish they would have done more on remolding this guy like they did with this guy. I mean, that's my personal opinion. But, yeah. So, that's going to be it for me. don't think they've sold out yet, but yeah, I definitely recommend it, especially if you want Rukus. Bludgeon is a nice addition. You know, in Stormbringer Bludgeon, it was a whole different type of bludgeon than what we had been used to from previous years. So that is going to be it for me. So as always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join my Patreon, and I'll see you all later.